Friends, I am Melissa Twig and I'm coming to you from Alabama the Beautiful with a parenting tip, and it's called the coin game. Here's how it works. When your children are around 2.5-ish, 4-ish, you'll figure it out what ages they should be. You have a clear glass jar. You have 10 coins. I usually chose quarters. And you start every Monday or Sunday, whatever you choose, with 10 quarters. And your children count those 10 quarters. So you're teaching your children how to count. You're teaching your children about money. You're teaching your children about discipline. And let me explain. So every day or throughout the week, they gain and lose coins. So let's say, for example, I asked Will to get in the tub and he did not do that. He loses a coin. Let's say that he puts his shoes on without me even asking. He actually earns 2 coins. Let's say that I ask them to get in the car and they do it the first time, they earn 1 coin. So it teaches them rules, it's teaching them discipline, it's teaching them how to deal with money throughout the week. They'll go down in coins and they'll go up in coins. At the end of the week on Friday, after we pick them up at school or preschool, they have 10 coins. They get one of 3 rewards in our house, and of course you can come up with your rewards, but my reward was one thing at the Dollar Tree, which is what they usually chose of all things because they had ice cream at school. The other thing was an ice cream or a yogurt, and the third thing was being able to sleep in my bedroom on the pallet on the floor. So they had those rewards, and each week we would count. Oh, and then let's say, for example, they're saving for something big. They want a soccer ball, for example. It teaches your children how to wait. You know, there's too much immediate gratification. We buy everything for them. That's another thing when you go to the store. Don't buy them 2 or 3 things at Dollar Tree. One thing. If they see something, say, well, you will work hard next week so that you can get something else here. But if they're saving for a soccer ball, for example, you give them the coins that are in the jar each week if they have 10 or more, and then they learn to save their money. They learn how many more they lack before it's time for them to go get the soccer ball. And you talk about a puffed out chest when they earn their own baseball hat, their own soccer ball. It's a beautiful thing. It develops self-discipline. It develops self-confidence. I can't stress that enough. When a child sets a goal, or you set a goal for the child, and they're responsible for getting to it, they know that they have the ability to get to it. It's not an impossible goal. They don't know what 2 or 3 weeks means or a 6 weeks restriction or anything like that. They just know that they have to go day to day and they have to keep 10 crystals plus or minus, and on Friday they have to have them there. So when they get to that goal, they achieved it by themselves, and they achieved it with discipline. So I must tell you, of all the tips that I have as a parent, I think this must be the #1 tip that I have for you to help start to build self-confidence. And I hope you'll give it a try as a parent or a grandparent. The kids love it, and I love it, and I wish you great parenting. I'm Melissa Twig, and I'd love for you to share this, and I would love for you to watch my channels on YouTube and on Facebook. I hope your day is phenomenal. Happy parenting.